Hi, hello, how are you today? My name is Empleh, help me spell backwards, and this is a full-on Easter egg guide on the hidden Easter egg of the final map of Sker ritual called Deadly Lover's Fortress. First, you need to be able to do the entire main quest. To do the main quest, if you haven't already done it or you don't know how, I have a video already up on it and about it. So then you have to beat the Elizabeth boss fight, and once you've beaten the Elizabeth boss fight in its entirety, you can then go up to this machine right here called the God Killer machine. Whenever you go up to it, you are going to want to go up to it and interact with it. It will spawn the stranger. You're going to want to shoot him, and you are going to need to then shoot him 3 more times in 3 random locations that are specified and randomized every single map. Here's one right here above that wall to the left in the outer court, another one in the banqueting hall above the life token machine. Then there is going to be another one here in the castle grounds. Then there is going to be another one over here in the coining laboratory inside of one of these little cylinders. And then there is going to be another one here in the banqueting hall in this little room. You can look up, and right there he is going to be standing behind that machine. Once you have gotten all of these shot, you are then going to go ahead and head down to the teleporter where you're going to teleport into the factory, head from the factory into the dungeon, and through the dungeon hallway over to where you first fought Balor in the dungeon hallway. You're then going to see a box with a symbol on it. Go ahead and open that up. That is going to spawn the demon sheep or the demon lamb. You're going to want to, just like the last 3 maps, escort him across this little area. This time, instead of being across the entire map, it's going to take you through the entire dungeon hallway, past the factory, and into the blue teleporter room. Be very careful here, try not to get caught up. As you can see in my footage, it is actually very difficult. Sometimes you get big crowds of zombies like that, but once you get to the teleporter room, he's going to explode when he gets to the teleporter. The teleporter is going to be replaced with Isaac and Abraham, a double boss fight that you are going to need to do. This is going to be very rough on you. I recommend watching out and being very careful, being very prepped before you do this step, and not to mention, I recommend going ahead and solo focusing in only on one of the bosses. So, for example, if you wanted to, say, shoot only Abraham, but still take Isaac's health away, that's a good idea. See here, I have Isaac down half health, but I have Abraham almost dead. That way, by the time I kill Abraham, Isaac will be already low, and I can have an easier time taking care of Isaac. But you are going to need to beat both of them. So again, make sure you're prepped, make sure you're packed 2 or 3 at least. I recommend using the Howler for the boss fights, by the way. I didn't have it in this run, but you get the point. And then once you beat both of them, you are then going to be completely able to teleport again. It will spawn the teleporter back in. You'll want to teleport back into the main world in the banqueting hall. Once you do that, you're going to head through the spawn area to this little machine. And then in the outer court, you are going to activate it with the skull on it. You're going to activate it, and then you are going to be tasked with running up and meleeing these 5 hanging bodies. Melee there, 1 right there. There is going to be another one after that right over here. Then there is going to be another one right here. And then there is going to be another one over here as well, where you first fought Balor the Undying, the gatekeeper. Then there is going to be another one. By the way, you'll know you're doing it right whenever you see the green lights ticking up on where they used to be red. But the last one is going to be by the Elixir of Life right here. Now, once this is done, you're going to head right back to that machine, and once you get over there, you're going to interact with it again. This is going to spawn Balor the Undying and King of the Rats again. Another double boss fight. Be very careful here, as this can be very rough. I recommend, yet again, just laying into them 1 kill at a time. Get the other one's health a little far down. I recommend killing the King of the Rats first, by the way, as he is a lot harder to kill. Balor the Undying walks very slowly and only charges every now and then, so as long as you keep your distance, you're fine. So I recommend killing the King of the Rats first. Now, this next step, I did not get any footage of because my game crashed while I was doing it, but after that, after you have completely killed both of them, you are going to want to head into the dungeon hallway again, where you will see this little lantern to the left right when you enter the room. That lantern, pick it up. You are then going to go up to a bunch of the Quiet One cells that you escorted people to before earlier to get the chalice blood. You're going to want to head up to those Quiet One cells, and you're going to use the lantern to see if you see any symbols. Now, the cells that have the symbols will have Roman numerals on the wall next to them. Read the Roman numeral and the symbol, and then once you have gotten all 4, you will head into the laboratory where you first fought Balor the Undying as the main boss fight whenever you're doing the main story quest. And then as you do this, there is going to be a combination on the wall to the left. You are going to go up to that combination lock and enter the symbols in order of the numbers that you found. So from left to right, number 1 would be the cell door that had number 1 on it, and then you were going to want to put the symbol for that door. So say number 1 was a bat, you'll put bat. Cool. After that, you are going to then unlock that completely, and you will then want to open up the door and grab the slab. Once you have grabbed the slab and opened up that door, you will then head in and do the boss fight. The boss fight is yet again going to be Elizabeth. To do this, you're going to run up to the machine that you interacted with to start the entire hidden Easter egg, and you are going to enter the slab into it, and then you are given the ability to purchase the God Killer weapon if you want to. If not, it's fine, but you are then going to be tasked with killing Elizabeth yet again. Once you kill her, that is the final Easter egg in the entire game of Sker Ritual. Congratulations, you've beaten the game. You can now choose to leave through the red portal like always, or you can choose to stay. Now, that's it. Actually, hopefully you guys did enjoy, or if this helped you in any way, shape, or form, I'd really appreciate subscribing. I've put a lot of work into this game over the last weekend, and if it's helped you in any way, I'd appreciate it if you could subscribe. Check out the channel, check out my other videos. I've been putting in some work on those too. If not, it's cool though. Glad to have you around for the little bit you were here. Have a good day, and good luck in the game. Enjoy Sker Ritual.